with us now. We might have halftime. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what, though? I don't think it was a rose bus that was getting students. Well, it may be, no, because right, we weren't doing the. It was student involvement that got the bus. Yeah. Well, they have like the first year experience kids, or like they get like bonus points for coming out to the game. And like there's been the first two volleyball games this week, a bunch of people showed up for that.
So I mean, like in men's soccer, they're probably the most fun to watch on a wall school.
Yeah, you're right. We had a game Labor Day morning, 11 a.m. kickoff. And real good team looking at some players on it. Middle Georgia State. About 10 minutes into the game, we had a breakaway, and the keeper came way out, and number 20, Savage, for us, hit it off the keeper, and there was a defender coming back, deflected off the keeper back this way, deflected off the keeper, and rolled like 30 yards into the goal. And so we scored, and then we got called for a penalty about 15 minutes later, and we saved the penalty, and then, nothing else happened. We won 1-0.
Fans, welcome into the Ortho Carolina Sportsplex as the Wildcats play host to Piedmont International this afternoon in the first of a doubleheader with the women's team. Wildcats coming to this match with a record of 5-0. They've had the week off since their trip through Pennsylvania last weekend, where they picked up 3 wins over Penn State schools. Piedmont International comes into this game with a record of 1-1-1. They were losers against Montreat College earlier this week. 3-2 decision there that the Bruins dropped. A couple of exciting matches between these two teams last season. Wildcats won in Winston-Salem at the buzzer of double overtime, a 4-3 double overtime win over the Bruins last year, and then the Wildcats beat the Bruins 4-1 here on Senior Day last October. So this one should be another exciting one today, and we will turn things over to our public address announcer, Chris Plano. He'll have today's national anthem and our starting lineups momentarily. All right, there are the starting lineups for today's matchup. If you didn't hear those for Piedmont International, number 1, Jeremiah Gibbs in goal. Armando Aguilera, number 4. 9, Brian Gomez. Number 10, Marco Diaz. Number 11, Mario Salinas. Number 15, Ronaldo Martinez. Number 19, Hugh English. Number 21, Reese Thomas. Number 25, Jason Mejia Moreno. And number 31, Ronald Smart. For your Wildcats, you have in goal Michael Vasquez, along with Chris Garcia, Josh Savage, Deaje Hart, Jack Waters, Gunnar Tootle, Connor Savageau, Alberto Olivas Vasquez, Victor Lucero, Josiah Davis, and Gavin Brundage, the 11 starters for the Wildcats. So we're about ready to get this one going. Should be a good one between the Bruins and the Wildcats here from Ortho Carolina Sportsplex in Pineville. So refs checking with his ARs to make sure they're set to go. And he's got this one underway as Piedmont International starts with it. And that's Smart, the senior from Port Antonio, Jamaica. Plays it up the left side. Mario Salinas has it now as the Bruins retreat back into their own end. Smart sends it across to Martinez, Ronaldo Martinez. He plays it back to Gonzalez. Now Reese Thomas has it, back to Smart. And the ball gets away from Aguilera, so it'll be a Wildcat throw here. So about 30 seconds into this one. Tootle going to take the throw for Johnson and Wales. Gets it in to Josiah Davis. He tries to play it back to Josh Savage. Tootle gains possession. Plays it back to Savageau, Connor Savageau, junior out of Cornelius. Josh Savage plays it to Lucero down the right touch line. Lucero, and they're going to get a foul on number 19, Hugh English. So Wildcats will have a free kick here from about 30 yards away. Tootle's going to take it. Wildcats putting lots of bodies into the box. Garcia, Hart, Brundage, and Davis all in the box. Tootle winds it up. Head. Oh, good opportunity there. Brundage got a head on it, but sends it a little wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Piedmont International. Looks like that Smart may have gotten a little knock to the head there. He's okay. So Gibbs is going to take this one for Piedmont International. Plays it short to Smart. And almost loses it to Davis. Ball's given away by the Bruins. Tootle with it now. Crosses it. Headed out of there by Thomas. And then a shot wide by Tootle. So a little bit of confusion there for the Bruins. Wildcats almost capitalize on that early going here as Piedmont International tried to play out of the back and didn't seem very organized. Wildcats almost able to jump on that one. So now Thomas is going to send, or Gibbs rather, going to send it long. Ball won by Jack Waters. Then played out by Aguilera. Cat throw. Tootle quickly gets it in to Davis. Davis heads it down. Nobody home. Roll right to Gibbs. Gibbs will pick it up as traffic clears. Sends it skyward. Headed back up by Brundage. Savageau now plays it down in the direction of Adrian Gonzalez, and they let it roll out of play. It'll be a throw for PIU, their first of the match. He gets it into Diaz. Plays it back to Gonzalez. Diaz with Chris Garcia on him. Savageau tracks back, plays that one out. Comes down to the feet of Thomas. Hart all over Gonzalez now, as taken away by Davis, but won back by Thomas. Deflects off of Thomas, off of Savageau's shoulder, but it falls to the feet of Moreno. Moreno lines one up, sends it towards goalkeeper Michael Vasquez, but cleared off by Tootle, and it'll be another throw for PIU. Quickly in. Bruins attack, and they ask for the foul, and it's not given, so it'll be a goal kick for Michael Vasquez, a sophomore from Concord and Cox Mill High School. So everyone retreats towards the middle of the field. Vasquez lines it up, sends it skyward, comes down to the head of English, plays it back to Brundage, who heads it back to Vasquez. Good job there by Gavin to collect that one and push it away. So Vasquez sends it skyward in the direction of Savage. Gets past him. And now it's Smart who plays that one out. Had Josiah Davis all over him. Quickly, Wildcats get it in, but they get called for offsides as Davis was offsides after he made the throw in to Tootle, and Tootle tried to play it back to him quickly. So giveaway to the Bruins. Now back to Thomas. He loses it to Hart. Hart to Davis, and we're going to have a foul on Josiah Davis as he fouled Smart there right at the top of the box. And so it'll be a free kick for the Bruins just outside their own 18. It'll be Ronald Smart to take it. So he sends it deep into the Wildcat zone. Ball comes down. Brundage clears it away. Savage tries to win that one but can't. Tootle lets it go by into the field. Has Olivas Vasquez on him. Ball played down and shot by Salinas, but right into the waiting arms of Michael Vasquez. So no harm there. Vasquez gets it to the feet of Tootle. Tootle back to Savage. Ball given away to the Bruins, but won back by Jack Waters. Waters plays it off of Salinas and out of bounds over the touchline on the left-hand side. So Tootle will handle the throw-in opportunity here. Gets it quickly to Savageau. Savageau, plenty of time and space. Plays it up the touchline to Tootle, back to Jack Waters, now back to Savageau. They'll flip the field now to Brundage. Brundage gets it to Savageau. Connor to Jack Waters, middle of the field. He plays it back to Brundage. Brundage dribbles past a defender, gets it to Josiah Davis. Davis for Lucero. Lucero, he's got Zach Savage on the right side, gets it to Zach. Zach plays it off the inline. It would be a goal kick for PIU. So Wildcats have had a couple opportunities here in the first 8 minutes of this one. Haven't been able to cash in yet. One chance for the Bruins. That was right at the waiting arms of Michael Vasquez. So that one to Savage. He sends it right back to the keeper. And Josiah Davis, being a little bit of a menace over there, forces a giveaway by the Bruins. DeAndre Hart working hard as Gonzalez has it now. Plays it up to Diaz. Diaz back to Gonzalez. Brundage wins it to Waters. Waters to Lucero. Lucero turns, tries to play in through to Josiah Davis, cleared away by Smart. DeAndre Hart tries to win it from Gonzalez. It'll be a throw for the Bruins. Chris Garcia going to commit the foul on Diaz. So it'll be a free kick for PIU right in front of our broadcast location. Reese Thomas, the junior from Cambridge, England, going to take this one. He sends it top of the box to the feet of Martinez, Ronaldo Martinez. Ball won away by the Wildcats. And we're going to get a foul on Martinez. Official was going to play advantage, but then brings it back and gives it to Johnson Wells as soon as they lost possession. So Brundage going to take this free kick. Gavin, the junior from Benton, North Carolina, sends it. Headed out of there by Smart. It comes down to the feet of Diaz. So PIU on the counter now. Salinas has it. Wildcats tracking back. Salinas deflected out by the Wildcats. And Brundage is going to pick up the ball before Diaz takes it away from, or excuse me, Salinas takes it away again. The ball is going to be deflected wide, and it's going to be a corner. They're going to say last touch by the Wildcats. Not sure if it was Savageau or Vasquez that touched it, but regardless, we have our first corner of the match. They're going to have Adrian Gonzalez take this for PIU. So Wildcats with 9 defenders in the box, with 5 Bruins. Ball played in, and it goes off of a Bruin player. That was number 9, Brian Gomez, and out of play. So goal kick for Vasquez coming up here. Vasquez sends it upfield. Comes down to the feet of Jack Waters. Smart heads it down now for PIU. Savage loses it to Smart. Lucero wins it back. And we'll have a foul on the Bruins. So it's going to be a free kick for the Wildcats. About 35 yards out. Right side of the penalty area. DeAndre Hart, the freshman from Bermuda, going to take this one. So DeAndre sends it in towards the goal. Ball played out by Brundage. He got his head on that one again, but plays it just wide. So Gavin's got his head to a couple here off of set pieces. Not able to cash in yet, but hopefully he'll find one before the day's over. So a tick under 33 minutes left to play here, opening half. No score between the Bruins and the Wildcats. Gibbs sends it skyward. Everyone kind of loses it for a minute, but it comes down to the feet of Victor Lucero for the Wildcats. And he tries to leave it for Gunnar Tootle, but a little bit out of Gunnar's reach. So it'll be a throw for PIU. Ball played down. And eventually comes to the feet of 25. That's Mejia Moreno for PIU, but they immediately lose it. Jack Waters has it for the Wildcats. Overlapping run from Savageau. He feeds it to Josiah Davis. Davis saves it just before going over the end line, but rolls it right to Jeremiah Gibbs. So nothing doing for the Wildcats on that opportunity. Gibbs boots it out. Ball won by Olivas Vasquez for the Wildcats. Bounces over Davis's head, but Jack Waters picks off the smart pass. Savageau plays it back to Waters. Waters back to Brundage. Bounces away from Brundage momentarily, but he recovers. Gets it to Savageau. Savageau completely misses that one. It rolls out of play for a throw. Quickly into Thomas, but Brundage has it. Now 15, Reynaldo Martinez for PIU, and there'll be a foul on Jack Waters. So free kick here for the Bruins. It'll be Adrian Gonzalez to take it. Gonzalez fires it towards the goal. Comes down to Toodle's head. They're going to get a foul on the Bruins on that free kick action. So ball goes right back to the Wildcats. So Toodle lines up this free kick. Played down by Smart, but right to Chris Garcia. Lucero has it now. Savage to Hart. Back to Chris Garcia. Played away by the Bruins, but they lose it again to Davis. Garcia out wide to Savage. Savage centers it. Thomas plays it away. And we have the ball played out. Jack Waters down for the Wildcats, grabbing his chest. He's back up on his feet now. Seems to be okay. Trying to shake off the effects of that one. So we'll play it back to Gibbs. It comes down to Deaje Hart for the Wildcats, who plays it back to Savageau. Hart with Reynaldo Martinez all over him. Martinez the last to touch it out of play, so Wildcats will have a throw. Savageau tries to get it to Hart. Last touch by Bruin out of play, so another throw. Lucero can't quite get on the end of that one. It comes down to the feet of Brian Gomez. Now with Martinez, and it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Gonzalez takes the throw. Gets it into Diaz. Diaz hits it right off of Brundage's face. Gavin's all right, though. Making sure there's no blood. So another throw for PIU. Ball headed up by Diaz. Played back down by Waters. Comes to Hart's feet. Clears it out of there. Thomas for PIU. Chris Garcia wins it. And in the scrum, Garcia's foul, tripped up by Martinez, so it'll be Wildcat free kick. As Brundage waits for traffic to clear. Sends it forward, tries to get it to Deaje Hart. Headed out by Gonzalez. Now down to the feet of Mejia Moreno. As Bruins trying to get it to Gomez, but he gets his cleats kind of caught in the turf, and the ball goes past him. So Wildcats gain possession now with Tootle to Lucero. Lucero beats his defender, and they'll get a push on Hugh English. Quick restart for the Wildcats. As Davis, megged by his opposite number 21, and then they're going to get a foul on Josiah Davis for the Wildcats on that one. So it'll be a free kick for The Bruins deep in their own end. Ball won by Savage, and rolls out a play off of Martinez. So will be a throw for the Wildcats. Hart, foul by Mejia Moreno as he's discarded Diage right around. And Mejia Moreno gets to talk to the official, saying it's enough of that. I think it should be what was said after the foul rather than the foul itself that earned that scolding. So Brundage is going to take the free kick. He's ready. Sends it skyward. Ball played for Gibbs and Mejia Moreno. Bruins able to get it out of immediate danger. The ball comes down to the Bruins. Play down by Olivis Vasquez's chest. And out of play, but it's to be a throw for the Bruins. So Diaz gets it over to English. Ball won by Savage. He gets it forward to Lucero as the Wildcats look break here. Ball rolling. Wildcats not able to capitalize there. Salinas now beats Tootle down the left side. Gets it to Gomez, but he loses it to Lucero. Lucero up to Savage. Garcia gets a boot on it, but it falls at the feet of Bruins player. Waters gets it out of trouble. Plays it back to Connor Savage. No one near him, so Connor takes his time. Gives it to Brundage. Brundage. Over to Savage, and we get a whistle. We're going to have a substitution. Bubba Green's going to check in for Chris Garcia for the Wildcats. And we're going to have a sub for the Bruins as well, number 7, Francisco Tapia. Going to check in and replace number 9, Brian Gomez. So drop ball after the whistle, and Bruins play it back to Vasquez, the sporting thing to do. He gets it to Brundage. Brundage to Lucero in the center circle all by himself. Plays it through Bubba Green. Tootle runs on the end of that one. Tootle centers it to Bubba. Bubba, feet on it. Josiah Davis tries to get his shot off, cleared away by the Bruins. Ball comes down to the feet of Gunnar Tootle, senior from Swansboro, North Carolina. Tootle gets it to Bubba. Bubba up the right side, cuts in, centering pass, but right to Jeremiah Gibbs. So no harm, no foul there for the Bruins. Wildcats not able to draw any blood. So we're just about at the halfway point of this first half. Gibbs sends it skyward. Ball comes down to Jack Gibbs, who wins it. Savage over with it now. Tries to find Diage Hart, but can't. Ball rolls out of play. So it'll be a throw for PIU. Wildcats have another sub waiting to come in, number 5, Chance Wigginton. Bruins win that ball with Salinas. Wildcats cut it off, though. Waters has it again. Plays it back to Brundage. Brundage tries to find Hart. Ball intercepted by Martinez. Martinez deflects off of a Wildcat player. And ball rolls into the goal. It is a goal there as Vasquez came out to try and cut that one off. Ball played over by the Bruins, and it rolls into the vacant goal as Vasquez was way off his line. So Bruins take the lead 1-0 in this one. Bruins player is down right side of the box. I believe that is Salinas who scored the goal, as he took heavy contact with Vasquez there. So he's going to get credit for the goal. His teammates are helping him up, or at least trying to help him up. So training staff and the coach for PIU working on Salinas. He's still prone on the field there. It's like they're looking at something in the upper body. Athletic trainer Nikki Dunham out there talking with him. And they're going to help him up now. He seems to be okay. So Salinas and Vasquez shake hands there as he's up to his feet and helped off. Just a hard soccer play there. No malicious intent on either end. So Salinas will come back into the game in the next opportunity after the restart. Official make sure everything's ready and set to go. And Wildcats play this one out. During the goal, we did have the substitution, Wigginton, as well as Tito Villanueva checking in. As Davis gets a break, as does Chris Garcia. So Lucero has it now for the Wildcats, plays it back to Brundage. Brundage sends it forward, looking for either Wigginton or Villanueva. The ball played off of Wigginton. It'll be a goal kick for Gibbs. So Smart dribbles past Bubba Green. Tries to play it up. Hits off of Olivas Vasquez. Another break opportunity here for PIU. As played away by Hart and then cleared off the touch line. So it'll be a throw in for the Bruins as opposed to a corner kick. So we're going to get a Bruins sub, number 30, Yuki Smallwood, freshman from Liberia, North Carolina, checks into the game. I'm going to replace Ronaldo Martinez. So Bruin throw comes in, goes to Salinas. Ball played in at the head of number 7, Francisco Tapia. But it goes right to Vasquez. Vasquez clears it out. Ball comes down to the feet of Tapia. Tapia plays it forward, looking for Smallwood, but a little bit out of his reach. Vasquez picks it off. Green has it now for Johnson & Wales. Gets it forward to Wigginton. Can Chance run it down before it hits over the touchline? Cannot. So it'll be a throw for PIU. Smart gets it in right to the head of Gunnar Tootle. Ball played up to Tapia. He gets past Hart. Tries to center it to Smallwood, but Olivas Vasquez tracks back, sends it over to the end line, so it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. But Olivas Vasquez certainly saved the Wildcats from being in much more danger there. So number 4, Armando Aguilera, is going to take the free kick here, or the corner kick. Hits the in swinger a little high. Tries to come down to Tapia. Ball play deflects off of a couple feet, but Vasquez able to pick it up after it cleared all the traffic. So Vasquez sends it skyward, trying to find Savage. But Smart there to clean it up for PIU. Ball played back to Diaz. As PIU proven to be very dangerous here in the last about 10 minutes. Wildcats need to shore up the back 4. That one gets past Smart and a teammate. Rolls out a play for Wildcat throw, as it'll be Wigginton. Gets it to Villanueva. Back to Wigginton. Wigginton centers it. Plays off of Thomas's head. Now comes to Lucero on the other side of the field. Leaves it for Hart. Hart sends it into the box. Got a couple runners there, just out of the reach of Wigginton, and rolls out a play for a goal kick. So Gibbs sends it down to Tootle. Comes to Mejia Moreno. Played back, and Gibbs has to come up and clear that one with his feet before Salinas finally wins it, but he gives it up to Bubba Green on the dead run. Tries to get it to Villanueva. Villanueva loses it to Thomas, and now the ball played and saved by Tapia. Tapia with 3 in front of him, but gets it right to Brundage. Brundage gets it to Savage. Savage. Now the Wildcats look to turn around tries to get it to Villanueva, but Gibbs there quickly off his line to cancel that threat. Now the Bruins have it. Brundage picks Tapia's pocket, but Piedmont International regains possession. Smart with it now. Plays the ball over the head. Tapia stays on side with Hart on him. Lucero dives in front of the ball. And Lucero going to get a yellow card as he reached out and grabbed the feet of Mejia Moreno. So yellow card issued there to number 22, Victor Lucero, as we have Reese Thomas down near midfield for PIU. Thomas grabbing at his right ankle there. Not sure what happened to him. It was behind the play. As now Smart is getting a cramp worked on by teammate Mejia. So training staff out to look at Thomas. So Thomas up, walking off under his own power. Seems to be okay. So 15:59 left in this one. PIU's going to have a free kick about 30 yards from goal. Wildcats setting up a four-man wall. It's like it's going to be Salinas to take the free kick. So referee moves the wall back to the 10 yards. So Salinas plays it short. Ball played across and just wide as Mejia Moreno got his feet on it but could not get it on frame. Wildcats lucky there as they had free runners from PIU in the box. So Vasquez lines up this free kick. Sends it forward. Comes down to Tapia for PIU. Brundage tries to tackle it away from him. Can't. Centers it in. Olivas Vasquez gets a foot on it. Cleared out of there for the Wildcats. And now Green runs it down. Carries it. Tries to get it to Wigginton with Smart on him. Smart just shepherds it out of play. So it'll be a Wildcat throw. Tootle with it now. Gives it up to Salinas. But Waters wins it back for Johnson and Wales. Wigginton with it now. Tries to get to the Savage. Savage fouled by Smart. So it'll be a free kick for the Wildcats. It's going to be about 25 yards out from goal. Smart just wiped out Savage there on that one. So Savage set to take this. Wildcats with four players at the top of the box. Tootle out wide, just on the edge of the box. Savage lines it up, sends it high over the net. Now to play. So ball come in. Sub on for the Bruins now, and that's number 12, Jerry Pineda, junior from Lenoir, North Carolina. Tootle with it now for Wildcats. Smallwood and Brundage fighting for it. And they're going to get a foul on Smallwood. It'll be a free kick for the Wildcats. So Brundage tries to get it to Green. Won by Smallwood, but Waters picks it off. Villanueva to Smallwood. They'll say Villanueva touched it last. So it'll be a Bruin throw. Ball comes into Maria Mahano. He looks for Pineda, who just came into the game. Ball lost to Savage. Savage tries to get it to Tootle. Tootle fouled by Thomas. So Wildcats have a free kick with Tootle. So Tootle ready to go. Sends it into the box. Headed out of there by Mejia Moreno. Hart wins it from Tapia. Comes down to the feet of Tito Villanueva. Tito with two Bruins on him. And they get it out of play. So it'll be a throw in for the Wildcats. Villanueva will take it. Savage tries to get it to Wigginton. And they're going to get offsides on Chance. Thomas. And now Hart has it. And he sends it back. Smart. Green with it for the Wildcats. He loses it. The Bruins with it. Now as they play it to Diaz. Diaz with Tootle over him. And no foul given there on the turnover. Green gets past the defender. Sends it over the end line, and they're going to have a foul as Smart and Green got tangled up over there in the far corner. Everybody's okay, but referee saw a foul, and they're going to give Smart a yellow card. So now first yellow card given to a Bruins player, and we'll have a free kick from deep in the corner over there. It'll essentially be a corner kick. So Wildcats have Hart to take this. See if the Wildcats can make anything of this. Ball played right to Gibbs. And he quickly gets it out to Salinas. And now Diaz with Pineda. Ian Triplett, who's into the game for the Wildcats, clears that one away. The ball comes down to Olivas Vasquez. And ball played out by the Bruins. So a couple more Wildcat subs. Sean Geiger and Elijah Washington are going to check in, as is Hamad Ahmed, the freshman from Bahrain. So Wildcats get it in to Waters. Waters to Geiger, but the Wildcats lose it. Comes down to Thomas for PIU. Brundage to Tapia. Smallwood has it now. Plays it Tries to play it through, but deflected away by Olivis Vasquez. Wildcats play it to the feet of Wigginton. Wigginton with space and time. Tries to play the through ball to Geiger, and it'll roll out of play for a goal kick. So now they'll get the sub with Elijah Washington checking in for Chance Wigginton. 7 minutes left in the first half of this one. Piedmont International up 1-0 over the Wildcats. So Olivis Vasquez with it now. Plays it to Wigginton, off of him to Thomas. Thomas will Gibbs picks it up as Wigginton was closing in on him. Olivis Vasquez wins it for the Wildcats to Wigginton. Wigginton plays the through ball to Geiger. Geiger shot, deflects off of Gibbs, just out of the reach of Ian Triplett, who would have been there for a rebound, and then played out by Diage Hart. As really good chance there for the Wildcats goes by. And we'll get another sub for the Bruins. Number 14, Giovanni Mayas checks in and replacing Salinas. Ball comes in. Tapia with Hart all over him. Washington sees Diaz run that one down. Hart tracks back to win it away. Waters and Washington there to take care of that one. As Tapia lets that one roll out of play. Last touch by the Wildcats. It'll be a throw for the Bruins. Another sub waiting. It is number 3, Nate Schultz, sophomore from Camp Verde, Arizona. As he's going to replace Diaz. And is immediately going to come in to take the throw. He sprints all the way across the field. So Schultz gets it in right to Hamad, who heads it out of play. This time Tapia has it for the Bruins. He's got Diage Hart on him. Gets around Diage. And Lucero knocks it out of the play over the end line, so it'll be a corner for the Bruins. All the Bruins players running away from it. Finally, Aguilera figures out he's the one that's supposed to take it. And saunters over for that one. So Aguilera lines this one up, going to hit an in-swinger. Ball played into goal, but Vasquez there to pick it off. Triplett has it now. He dribbles around a couple players, gets it to Wigginton. Wigginton on the dead run, down the right touchline. Gets past the defender, cuts in between a couple more before he's shepherded off the ball, and Gibbs comes in, makes a sliding tackle. Takes out one of his own players. Smart has a word with the referee, and the referee has a word with Chance Wigginton. So Gibbs lines this one up. Geiger wins that one to Wigginton. Wigginton tries to play it to Triplett, but a little bit too much mustard on that one. So it'll be a Bruin throw. Ball comes in, won by Olivis Vasquez to Triplett. Triplett, he loses it to Pineda. Diage Hart with it now, but Smallwood picks it off for the Bruins. Ball played back now. And last touch by PIU, so it'll be a Wildcat throw. Med gets it into Lucero. Lucero looking for space, and eventually they're going to get the foul on Mejia Moreno. So it'll be a free kick for the Wildcats. Hart going to set this one up. Under 2 minutes of play here in the first. Diage serves it wide of the box. Ball comes down to Smart for PIU, but Tootle runs it down and can't quite keep it into play. So it'll be a throw. So the throw comes in from Pineda. Ian Triplett wins it. Right to Wigginton. Wigginton, Scott Geiger with him. Deflects it off good Geiger. Thomas wins it now. Swinging and miss by Mejia Moreno, so it goes to Diage Hart. Hart to Triplett. Triplett dribbles around the defender, loses it briefly, but the ball eventually rolls back to Gibbs as we're under a minute. Gibbs picks it up as Ahmed was closing in on him. Finally, Gibbs sends it skyward. Comes down at the feet of Elijah Washington. Picked up IU. He's got Washington on him. Tries to go wide to Myas. Myas eventually runs it down. Tootle tackles it away from him. Tootle now 25 seconds and a half. Sends it forward. Comes to Triplett. Triplett leaves it for Wigginton. 17 seconds. Picked off by Geiger, as Thomas will let it roll out of play. They're going to get a foul on Geiger as Geiger ran over Thomas there. And that's going to be the end of the half. So a lot of action here to end that one. We have halftime of score of 1-0 Piedmont International. So we'll be back with you in about 14 minutes with halftime stats and our second half action.